Now then, welcome back to another episode of Nemson on the Madlands. Yes, today a very, very special episode falls upon the Madlands. This episode, number 27, falls upon several really, really important events. Let's put it events, because they're not quite events, but let's put them all as events. Event number 1. The tower reveal was due for this episode. The final crowning achievement on the top there. I'm going up to have a look at now. But also 100 videos. This is the 100th video on my channel. Wow. That's pretty good in and of itself, that I've made 100 videos since starting out just before Christmas on the YouTubes, and now 200 subscribers. Whoa, hi. Sorry, I thought this was my house. Get out of my house. But I thought the glowstone would do the job here, but never mind. The occasional surprise. I hope it's not a creeper surprise next time. Are you ready for the reveal? Yeah. It's also very, very special because this is a video response to Doc M27. One of my heroes in Minecraft. I have been watching Doc M27 for a little over a year. And the Minecraft server has Good and BOO and Doc M77. And this special response to Doc M77 falls upon the nexus of events. 100th video, 200 subscribers, and the penultimate episode on the Madlands, as well as the reveal of how I capped the tower off, which I've just spent ages completing. Even though the Madlands is about to be restarted, the map's going to go all new for 1.6, so we can have all the cool 1.6 toys and all start again as one community all together once again. Even though all that, I was determined to get this project finished. And I believe that I've got it finished to a decent standard. I hope you all agree. But anyway, let's go and have a look around memory lane. And we'll see what things we can find on the Madlands to show you. And show Doc. Hi Doc. Carry on watching, please. Don't forget to click the button at the bottom that says that you like it. Cheers, Doc. Well, here I am for the first time on the MADLANDS server. Not sure what to expect. Only just got here. Yeah, it's a very daunting task joining a new server and not knowing anybody. You're sort of trying to fit in with a community straight away. And it's a good community on the Madlands, so I'm very pleased that I joined. And my first episode went out around about December the 6th on the Madlands, and it was a defining moment for the channel. The Madlands gave my channel an identity, gave me a purpose, a reason for making videos, and the intro sequence that I used on that very first episode, the floaty text and Nemson on the Madlands, and even the music that went with it has accompanied every single episode of Nemson on the Madlands from that day till this. Now the hub has never always been the same. When we first started, there was just one level to the hub. There weren't enough players to warrant 3 levels, which now we have 3 levels, which I'll show you properly in a bit. But the Brits, as we were called, all joined around about the same time, and we were invited from Nemson's Newbie Alliance. Yep, I had my own little thing going on before I started on the Madlands, and a few of the guys from the Madlands got involved. It was basically a group of us in the Minecraft forums trying to get together to help support one another and help each other out and keep each other motivated and share little things and do co-ops with each other. And from that, 3 of us managed to get invited by Mamirez onto the Madlands. Welcome to another episode of Nemson on the Madlands. You may have noticed that I'm not alone this episode. I've been joined by 2 fellow Brits, and we're taking this server by storm. Here's a little story about how we started out on our very first day together on the server.
At the moment. Oh, mine has become...
why did you just say that?
Did he speak a little too soon?
Sam, move. I've got everything. I'm going for it.
Nice one. It's alright, I'll be bait. They'll try and attack me and then you'll be fine.
The plan was simple. The plan was foolproof. We dig a tunnel from the nether hub, build bridges over anything we encounter, get ourselves set up somewhere with a portal, and go through to the overworld.
No!
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh no!
Sam, climb down. It's all your
I'm
side.
climbing. I'm gonna get in the hole and dig and stuff.
Oh, I'll bring you super hardcore armor. Please stop dying. It's just the British way, Mad Dog. You know, we just like to...
Yeah. The tunnel through the nether looks a little different these days. We sort of set ourselves up with a little bit of a hub. Ego installed these little cactus things a few episodes ago, you'll have probably seen. Well, Doc, you won't have seen, but yeah. And we created this little hub along here with portals. Now this is pretty much where our original portal was after our disaster getting here through the nether. Now it's a nice safe route all the time, every time. And we founded this little place, the Britstown Portal, starting out with home sweet home, just 3 little beds in a little house in the middle of the wilds, and it's dark, so let me just have a quick sleep. It's a nice place. I've felt at home here for the entire seasons of Madlands so far. And even though it's a nice, simple design, we've kept it. We haven't tried to go over the top with it. I've just been happy with it just the way it was, the way we originally laid it out, the way we originally created. Ego made the first design and we just sort of stuck with it all the way through. And it's become a very iconic backdrop for me. The little farm. Now we've got horses, cool. And the Brit portal has just been a site for many exciting adventures to begin and end. And around about the Christmas time, we had a big Christmas tree here, and that was a big deal for us. Christmas, our first Christmas on the community server, the Madlands, and we went to town on it. Ego built trees everywhere, we got presents for everybody, and we developed this whole thing going on that they hadn't had before in the community, but the 3 Brits started at it. Well, me and Ego especially started at getting everybody all ready for Christmas, and we had Christmas specials and all sorts. We had a very awesome Christmas time. But it was probably around the same sort of time that we got the idea that we wanted to do something else together as well. And that's where MRTV came in. And with MRTV came a whole new series of how we were going to work together, and a whole different way of playing the game of Minecraft. And also it gave the opportunity to quite a lot of new YouTubers to join us and try and make a name for themselves. I thought it was a pretty good idea. What did you think, Sheep? Precisely. Hello, and welcome to Minecraft Reality TV, the first showing of the server to both the viewers and all of our contestants. I'm going to give you a little bit of background history on the MRTV project, and also I will be setting challenges in there for the contestants to keep up with during the course of the show. I'm going to try and give the contestants all the information they need, showing them where they need to be, where they need to go, where the challenges are going to be set, and what I'm going to be expecting of them. I'm also going to be explaining the big board of evictions. We'll also see where the contestants will be living, how they survive, how they complete the challenges, and how they live together is for the contestants to decide. Who gets evicted is for you to decide. Okay, I don't want to bore you with all the details, but I said something crazy in a chat and said that I would never speak of it again because it was a stupid idea. Since then, we have done nothing but speak about it. We wanted something different, something a bit original. What about a Big Brother house full of YouTubers? And if you don't know what Big Brother is, well, it's a reality TV show, but we needed contestants for that, so we decided to find out if anyone was interested.
We are extending the invitation to all YouTubers to come and join us in this new project. What we are looking for contestants to star in the reality television show.
And that really did get the ball rolling. We were amazed by the fantastic amount of responses in a short time. It saddens me, really, when I think of the MRTV days. Jobberlog Jones, good old Jobber. We sort of lost him from YouTube during that period of time, the MRTV time. He just got too busy with work. I blame Doodart, who I'll come to in a minute, who was also on the server. Ego and I ended up doing the MRTV thing for quite some time, all the way from January till March, and in that time we lost Jobber, and the Madlands was only 2 Brits instead of 3. There's still plenty of fun to be had and all that sort of stuff, but we were missing somebody. One of the good things that came out of MRTV was Jobber's replacement. Although we'll never replace Jobber, he's still got a place down there, he's still got a home with us on the Madlands. Andy Stars.
We're getting closer to this, to the
Here you go.
mystical buildings in the distance.
Do you see that over there?
It's a pumpkin wearing freak.
It's a pumpkin wearing freak! You got any arrows?
Yep.
What's he doing with a mushroom cow?
We bring... Oh, there, they start firing at us. It must mean they're hostile. They think I'm being hostile. I must keep on pushing the cow to safety. The cow must
Come on,
be...
get the
in
cow.
safety forever.
He's brought
We
it
must-
all the way from a different server. Get the cow, get the cow.
Oh, dear.
Chuck us some
Come on.
arrows.
Come
I'll
on,
do the
mushroom.
job.
Come on, mushroom. Peanuts. Walk with me, peanuts.
You just chucked him in the water! You just chucked him!
It seems they cannot
I
work together.
can't.
Yes!
The cow has been dead.
Woohoo!
I must surrender myself to these inhabitants and
win.
their mighty power.
Bye-bye.
We must defend our shores.
I must crawl to shore and hope I will survive this. Or I choose for the second option and run. Run. Okay. Oh, there I've been caught.
Oh! So anyway, while Ego and I played at being TV presenters, presenting the reality TV show, we met a load of new people, a load of new friends, a lot of people that we're very glad that we met, and a few that we would rather forget. We had all sorts of problems in the early days with the server being problematic with the snapshots, and the best laid plans and all our ideas all started going wrong. We had a few restarts, we lost a few players, we had some griefing, we had all sorts of technical difficulties, and eventually the Minecraft reality TV, MRTV, came to an end. But not without a good deal of effort put in to make a lot of videos, and while all that was going on, things were happening on the Madlands still. Great things were happening. While that was still going on, I built this hub. 3 extra levels of the hub, duplicating what the hub had already been built as by MDog originally. We got this built for one purpose. We weren't the only place that were having server issues. Another server called the Beta Server, of which, Doc, you may recognise a name, Mondef, who's been very helpful to B-Dubs and Generic B on their Feed to Beast videos, and done a lot of video responses for them. Well, Mondef came to join us, and so did the rest of the crowd from his server. We expanded the hub and welcomed them all into our little community, and now they are here and ready to restart again on another map as we go on to 1.6. But this time we get to play with those guys on the server. This time we get to play Madlands from the start all over again, and our community has grown. My subscriber base grew to around about 50 subscribers through the MRTV times. Cool. But it felt to me like most of my subscribers were just other people on the server that I was playing with. So I had fellow Madlanders as subscribers. There's never a minecart in here when you need one. Fellow subscribers, fellow YouTubers, should I say, who were also either involved in the Madlands or on MRTV. So the majority of my subscribers were other YouTubers, and it didn't really work properly for YouTube because they would share the content and we would watch each other's videos, and it was a nice little community thing of like me and 50 subscribers who were all making videos and all good friends of each other. But nobody was really watching the videos just because they were videos. Everyone was watching the videos because we were all friends and playing together and making YouTube videos together. That was like my first 50 subscribers. Then the Beta Earther team joined in, and we had Mondef, and we also had a few other server problems on the Madlands. This I particularly liked. This was my little leap of faith room into the end. I've got to show you, Doc. Got to show you. Ouch. So the Madlands server had a few problems, and I also wanted a server for the MRTV because we had a few problems there. And while I was at it, I managed to bag a 3-server deal off a friend of a friend who has his own hosting company called Get Sourced. So every now and again you'll see on the end of my videos powered by Get Sourced, because of the fact that he's giving us these 3 servers. So the Madlands currently hosted by Get Sourced. That's going to get noisy. This is basically a Doc M Ender farm. I went over all the details and I called it something special at one point. We're not going to stay here for long. I'm going to walk all the way back now. Did a lot of building there at one point when we first got onto the Madlands. But while we were finishing off MRTV, we also managed to pick up these servers. So I got a nice, stable, regular server for the Madlands. I got a nice, stable, regular server for MRTV. And I had another server. And I thought, well, everybody was talking Feed the Beast at the time. And we were first thinking Madlands Feed the Beast. But to be honest, when I was looking at it, I was thinking, well, actually, I've already got all the Madlanders in a network, and I've got all these MRTV people in the network. Let's see if I can get some new people into the network as well, and start making some really cool videos in Feed the Beast. So I began thinking, and then I started asking some Feed the Beast regulars, people who make tutorials in Feed the Beast and have regular series in Feed the Beast. And we got together and I managed to get the server set up for Feed the Beast Ultimate. And, well, we had quite a lot of fun. Now then, welcome to episode number 1 of Nemson in Utopia. And this is what we've achieved so far. We only started the server a few days ago. My mouth has been watering for weeks at the thought of getting into Feed the Beast Ultimate. And here we are. Day 1 of Feed the Beast Ultimate being released. And I had it on my server and invited a load of friends to come and play. And this is the video footage to show everything that we do. There's a load of other awesome guys who are producing videos all about the Utopia server. Their links will be in the description, or you can go to the UTOPIA 3 Network channel. Well, this video isn't about Feed the Beast. This is all about my 200 subscriber special. Okay, chicken, get out the way now. Unless you're subscribed, get out of my video. And where I am right now is down at Ego's, and you've probably heard me mention Ego quite a lot during the episode so far, because a lot of my Madlands memory lane revolve around Ego and some of his amazing little inventions. Look at this, right? The cows have a baby. The baby floats through underneath here. The baby then drops down into the signs and grows up. As soon as the baby grows old enough, it drowns in the water, because at the minute it's lower than the water. And then the things that the baby, things that the little cow drops end up coming up through hoppers and droppers into that chest there. He's a clever guy, is Ego. And I really don't know what I would have done without him on the MADLANDS server. I've been with him since pretty much day 1 on the server, and there's not much that I can remember doing on the MADLANDS that hasn't been with Ego. Oh, from this angle, his tower looks bigger than mine. Little tiny tower over there, big tower over here. So, anyway, I owe Ego quite a debt of gratitude. As a friend and as a YouTube partner, we've done a lot together. We've done a lot of MADLANDS together, and we've done a lot of MRTV together. But Ego didn't follow me onto the Utopia server. His heart was still here on the MADLANDS, and the Utopia server was my big break for subs, really. The Utopia server, Feed the Beast, is where it was at the time. Over this last few months, I've gained pretty much all of my new subscribers. Thank you all very, very much. All my new subscribers have come from Feed the Beast, pretty much. According to according to YouTube statistics, analytics and all that, the most subscribers I've got from a single video was actually my Feed the Beast Divine RPG Immersion Overworld Mob Farm. On its own, that video has gained me a lot of subscribers. This is another cool little invention of Ego's. The automated barbecue. It's just cool. His design is simple, rustic, a nice feel. And we developed it from over at the British Town portal from day one, all the way through the building of this little town he made for himself over here, and expanded a little bit in his tower. I did go and build a bigger tower on the hill, but that was my own build. I've just had to be something different over there. Sorry, Ego. I didn't want to overshadow any builds, and from down here, it looks about the same size as yours, so it's okay, isn't it? Yeah? Well, Ego, if I could just pass over 150 of my new subscribers directly over to you right now, I would. Because you deserve them. I've done a lot of hard work, yes. But you deserve equal credit for a lot of the things that I've done and a lot of things I've produced. I mean, since we lost Jobber to Doodart, to Doodart, I'm not blaming Doodart, honestly, not really. In real life, Doodart and Jobber were real life work colleagues, and when Doodart quit his job, Jobber ended up having to cover all of Doodart's shifts, and we lost Jobber to real life work and stuff. These things happen. This is real life. We can't all live in this Minecraft dreamland. So, anyway, Ego, thank you very much. I would also like to thank the co-stars that I've had on the UTOPIA server, Lewis and Mondef. Mondef already being a part of the MADLANDS before he joined the UTOPIA server, before I invited him to the UTOPIA server. And Lewis, who's been working really hard with me to create something interesting and new in the Behind the Crystal Keep series. We welcome Lewis to the MADLANDS for the next season. I think it's awesome that now all these communities and these networks that all pretty much started right here on the MADLANDS. All these communities, all these YouTubers, new YouTubers, experienced YouTubers, YouTubers with 5 subs and YouTubers with 5,000 subs, all getting together in this little network that I'm forming around me. It sounds very big-headed to say I'm forming them around me, but I'm keeping the links together. I'm keeping these networks together for myself and to keep them as a network of other players. And if Doc M has watched this far into this episode and decides to do a spotlight on anyone in those networks, then I would be very, very proud to have helped that to happen. Just like I'm very proud to have reached the 200 subscribers, 100 videos, and the penultimate MADLANDS Memory Lane episode. Next episode, I think we're going to blow the whole place up before the map restarts. Then we're going to have an epic wither fight over a big wither boss fight. There's not much else really to show. I could go and have another look around the tower, but you've pretty much seen everything now, and I think I'm about done with this very special Memory Lane edition of the MADLANDS episode 27. So thank you very, very much to all of my subscribers, especially all the new ones, and even more especially those that are about to start watching my series after I got to 200 subscribers. So the 201st and the 202nd and so on and so on. I thank you all for taking the time to watch this video, and please stick a like on the video to celebrate with me and help other people to find out what a cool guy I am and how involved I am in this big community of the MADLANDS, the UTOPIA and the MRTV, and how now you're going to start being able to see all of the people making YouTube videos within that network joining together and crossing over and having games together and doing co-ops together and joining in on different servers together and having lots and lots of fun and making really cool, interesting content for you to watch. And thank you, Doc M27. I salute you. You have been an inspiration to me. Thank you for watching this and accepting this as a video response, and I hope someday you may comment and like one of my videos to approve of how well I'm doing. Thank you very much. See you all again some other time on the MADLANDS.